Yes, Dean sir, shall we start?
Yes, please, ma'am.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. Today we have gathered virtually to witness yet another achievement by the Department of Social Sciences. We have mastered the art of organizing virtual poster exhibitions, and we have successfully organized 2 virtual poster exhibitions during the pandemic, where we dealt with the topics like responsibilities during pandemic and mental health during pandemic. And also thanks to our CTS team who were always there with us and supported us to arrange these virtual poster exhibitions. Yes, the impact of pandemic has been enormous, but now is the time to rebound back as VIT did. As I said during the previous poster exhibition, our VIT university will never stop at anything. It's just born dynamic. VIT never settles for anything less. So this semester, we came up with the topic, Life Beyond Pandemic. And we wanted our young minds to showcase their imaginations, their perspectives, their perceptions, and their thoughts through posters. So without much delay, let's begin our program by closing our eyes to invoke the virtues of goodness within us. So let's listen to Tamil Thalvaizhal.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Thank you. Now I request Dr. M. Manoharan, Dean SSL, a person who has always displayed constant trust on his colleagues on any ventures that we undertake. Sir, I request you to welcome the gathering.
Thank you, Dr. Reshmi. Respected Dean, School of Agricultural Innovation and Advanced Learning, Dr. S. Babu. Sir, you are a man of action, ever smiling, and you are conscious to do so many things to the society. So we know your capability. Thank you for consenting and joining as a chief guest of this event, sir. We are really delighted to have you on board today. To have it on record, ethics and values is the core course for all the undergraduate program, BTech or 3-year programs or even integrated in VIT. So from this year onwards, this ethics and values course exclusively for BTech students, it has gone to fully online mode through Vital. So close to 7,500 students of Vellore campus and other campus, Chennai and Amaravati, Bhopal campus students also close to 11,000 and odd students are doing that. So it is fully delivered through online. And this thing, the another ethics and values for 3-year program courses, close to 15 batches are delivered to close to 900 plus students. So this virtual poster presentation is exclusively for the students belonging to the 3-year programs, who are totaling close to 960 from 15 different batches, handled by 12 faculty members of School of Social Sciences and Languages, especially from Department of Social Sciences. This poster exhibition of this edition, which is going on virtual mode, received 751 entries, which is on the theme of life beyond the pandemic. So the faculty members had a committee of experts to shortlist on that thing. They carefully shortlisted the top 40, and then the final 3 will be judged by the chief guest today. So these are some of the things. Once again, I thank the chief guest, Dr. S. Babu, and I place it on record the efforts and teamwork displayed by our faculty members of the school in organizing this event in very short notice. I really appreciate the head of department, Dr. Savita, coordinator of this event, Dr. Rashmi, and the faculty members of the Department of Social Sciences and Languages, and faculty members who delivered the course ethics and values to these students. So with this, I once again welcome Dr. S. Babu, Dean Weil, and I thank him for accepting our invitation and giving his consent for being here as a chief guest of this event. So I wish this event grand success. Thank you. Go to Dr. Rashmi.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm and heartfelt welcome. As you all know, today we have been joined by Dr. S. Babu, Professor and Dean, VIT School of Agricultural Innovations and Advanced Learning, while a proactive leader who has inspired many students and faculty members. You might have already read in mails how the student team of WILE bagged the Best Project Award in the Plant the Moon Challenge of NASA out of 243 entries. So this is not so easy, right? So this is the person behind it is definitely the Dean, Dr. S. Babu. So I request Dr. Naveen Kumar, Assistant Professor, Senior Department of Social Sciences, to introduce our beloved chief guest of the day. Over to you, Naveen.
Thank you, Rashmi ma'am. Feeling happy to introduce Professor S. Babu as a chief guest. He is a professor and dean, VIT School of Agricultural Innovations and Advanced Learning, Vellore Institute of Technology, Vellore. Babu has completed the agriculture with his PhD in agriculture with a specialization in plant pathology. He has completed 5 postdoctoral research in 3 different foreign countries like France, Canada, and USA. He has a 22 years of the research experience and at the same time 13 years of the teaching experience. Before the Dean Agricultural School, he served in the VIT as an Associate Dean Academic Research, and he has successfully completed his tenure on his position. He was instrumental in the establishing the agricultural school in the VIT and has started BSc Agricultural degree program in the VIT. More than the 114 research paper in the different journal, 247 conference paper, and 38 popular articles in the agricultural biotechnology and allied subject written by Dr. Babu. Dr. Babu has obtained the more than the 5.5 crores rupees funded project from the different kinds of the funding agency, and some of the funded project is continue going on. In part of this person is not only, he has a specialization in a science, at the same time, he has a specialization in the art also. So he's a combination of the science and art and technology. It's a total combination and perfect combination. He's an active orator and a speaker in a various social forum, and he's talking on a different social issue and the matter. At the same time, He's a writer and poet in a Tamil language. Okay. And he's handling a special guest lecture for ethics and value student every semester from the last 7 years, and he is with us. There are several things I have to speak, but the time is not allowing to introduce all such things to speak. Okay. So here I am concluding, and I am welcoming the Professor S. Babu. You are here as a chief guest. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Naveen sir. Now we know that Babu sir is a person of several talents, right? So now let's listen to him, listen to our chief guest. Sir, on behalf of our department, we invite you to address the gathering. Over to you, Babu sir.
Very good evening, and respected Dean, School of Social Sciences and Languages, Professor Manoharan, respected Head of the Department, respected professors, other faculty colleagues, research scholars, and the students of Ethics and Values course. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to join with you this evening on this very important occasion. And at the outset, I would like to place on record my sincere gratitude to the Dean of SSL and the faculty members for inviting me as a chief guest to share some thoughts on the topic, as well as to declare the results of the poster competition. I should appreciate the school SSL for handling this very important mandatory course, Ethics and Values, which was made mandate by the Government of India a few years ago. But they have conducted this very successfully, I would say, to indicate how good they are. I would like to tell an example that we at the School of Agriculture in EIT, we are following the curriculum and the syllabi specified by our council. We have a council called Indian Council for Agriculture that specifies our curriculum and syllabi for all courses, including Ethics and Values. We follow the curriculum and syllabi of all the courses except Ethics and Values, because when we started the BSc Agri program in VIT, when we compared this Ethics and Values syllabus of VIT, which was developed by our SSL school, and the Ethics and Values given by our council, we found that our syllabus is the best. So therefore, we told to the Dean Academics and the Vice Chancellor that we will follow the same syllabus what is being used for our BTech students as well as the non-engineering stream students. So this is a note to indicate how special our Ethics and Values course. And I also know, because I have been witnessing, I have been participating in some sessions in this course past several years. I know how they handle this very successfully. So with this note about the course and its importance, I would just like to share something related to the topic life after the pandemic. First of all, I think we should thank the nature, or God, whichever we believe, for allowing us to have the life after the pandemic. Because during the pandemic, we lost some of our own family members, some of our own kith and kin, some of our own friends, our celebrities, and many other common people also. But we survived. We are the surviving group, and until today we don't know, because things are still uncertain, and the infection rate is again increasing. But still, we had the life after pandemic. Therefore, we had to thank the God or the nature. Whether it is natural disaster or man-made, still the topic is under debate. But every one of us know what has happened during the pandemic and what is happening now. In a recent article in the Down to Earth magazine, I found that uh, they have done a survey and identified that people's mindset during March to July 2020, that was the peak lockdown period. Everybody wanted a rapid completion of this situation and getting back to the normal. Nobody thought that it would extend for years. And when it was in the second wave, what was the mindset of the people? They have analyzed, and everyone was thinking about new normal and things like that. But after we got back to a stage where we are getting into our routine things, now the people's mindset have changed within these 2 years, that many people don't want to get back to the original normal they had before 2020. They are looking for something else because their life changed, their attitude changed, lifestyle changed, habits changed, the way they look at the life changed, the way they had not looked at the culture has changed because they started to look back at the culture. Culture is something that is like a air we breathe. We don't see the air, but we are aware that we are living because we are breathing. And that air is the one which is targeted by the coronavirus also, because the peak symptom is the breathing trouble. Similarly, like the air, culture is an invisible thing, and therefore we have not looked at it. Every one of us were living a kind of a mechanical life, a robotic life, a switching on, switching off type of life on a daily basis. But this pandemic changed it. Now we started to look at the small things. We are looking at big things. Now we started to look at the small things because we had enough time during the pandemic and lockdown to think about small things. Actually, the life is made of small things. Arundhati Roy, famous writer in India, has written a book called The God of Small Things. Small, small achievements, small, small happiness, small, small joyous occasions, small, small satisfactions. These only make life. Because big achievements may happen to very few people. Remaining all others, all of us cannot get Nobel Prize. All of us cannot get Padma Vibhushan, right? Only few get. But looking at the entire human race, all of us can be happy if we concentrate on small things and value small things. That is how it has happened. The situation in the post-pandemic, although trying to get back to a new normal, I think the residues of the pandemic period and the lockdown period are still continuing. And we started to look at small things. We started to concentrate on our relatives. We started to concentrate on our tourism and enjoying the life. Now I can see and observe in the society, there is a lot of motivation and rush towards the tourist spots this summer all over the world. It is not just because last 2 years they have not gone anywhere. It is also because of another invisible factor that they want to enjoy everything before they leave this world, because it has indicated that our life is totally uncertain. Life is totally uncertain. A person who was talking with us 1 week ago was not there alive within 1 week, right? So all these situations we have come across. And in my subject also, I could find the paradigm shift in the post-pandemic. And the way agriculture was looked at before, the way agriculture has got importance of the post-pandemic, very, very different. Because it was COVID which taught us the lesson to understand the importance of fruits and vegetables, understand the importance of spices, understand the importance of the medicinal values of the food what we are having, and therefore made us to avoid junk foods, concentrate more on the natural foods like agricultural produce. And you know what? A burst in the awareness about the health consciousness of every individual in this world has improved after the 2 years and in the post-pandemic period. And whether it is because of the restrictions in the public places or not, I don't know, but according to the data, the crime has reduced a lot. The social disturbances have reduced a lot. Everybody started to feel an insecurity. Everybody started to feel the importance of being at home, importance of being with their family, importance of the safety of their family and themselves. So this is how the society has changed a lot. I am talking only about the positive things, what has happened in the post-pandemic and what we are witnessing in the post-pandemic. And it is also the right time to take it up positively and go for it, because we have been doing a lot of things which are unnecessary. Now we are doing things which are very necessary only, right? So the virtual things have become part of our life even in the post-pandemic. That is the need of the hour, the new technological world in which we need to enter, but we were hesitating to enter in the past. But COVID has taught us the lesson to enter into this. Now it has reduced a lot of cost involved in doing anything. People need not travel. People can sit at place and interact with us from any part of the world. We can gather large number of people in the online mode. Effectiveness is a question still, but comfort is more, convenience is more because of the virtual things that are happening. And this is how the post-pandemic things are happening. And I am very much impressed to understand that students of different degree programs who are undergoing this course were given with an opportunity to come up with ideas, to come up with innovative things, to come up with their subject-oriented thoughts related to the topic, and prepare a poster, present it to the evaluation committee. I think this is a very important move done by the School of Social Sciences and Languages, because this has created opportunity for every student who is studying this course. And I am sure that everyone would have put their fullest efforts to share whatever they are thinking or evolving about the life in the post-pandemic era. So I just wanted to say a few more things before we close this guest note, that since these students are in the beginning of their degree programs, I would advise them to take the things that are happening in the post-pandemic in the positive way, the changes in the life that are happening in the positive way, and also being in the social sciences and languages course have a value for the society in addition to the value for the family, and do something to the society after the degree program is over. Mother Teresa, who is our celebrity in terms of social service, Mother Teresa was asked in one of the interviews, "Mother, you have been doing a lot of social service. Don't you think that what you are doing is just a drop in an ocean? Don't you think that what you are doing is just a drop in an ocean? Do you think through your social service you can change the entire world, serve the entire world? That was the question. Mother said, I know very well that what I am doing is just a drop in an ocean. But if I don't do that, the ocean will be one drop less. I don't want the ocean to be one drop less because of me. Let me contribute myself, my service as that drop of that ocean. That is what she said, the very wise answer. I think that our contribution, be it a drop or even a droplet, that should be a contribution to the society. If a person lives a life and completes a life, there should be people who are talking about him or her, referring to the contribution to the society rather than the best way of living the personal life. So that is the one which we need. That is what Mahakavi Subrahmanya Bharatiyar, the Tamil poet, said, that Sudarmigum Arivinai Padaithu Vittar. So he used the term Sudarmigum Arivu. Sudarmigum Arivu. Sudarmigum Arivu means burning mind. Burning mind. So if you look at the people who have achieved in life, they had burning mind. So you name anybody. Karl Marx had a burning mind. Mahatma Gandhi had a burning mind. Nelson Mandela had a burning mind. Jawaharlal Nehru had a burning mind. Michael Jackson had a burning mind. Charlie Chaplin had a burning mind. The football player Pele had a burning mind. Your Mahendra Singh Dhoni has a burning mind. So burning mind. Sudarmigum Marivu. And the burning mind irukkiravanga sadhichirukanga. So we should have a burning mind if we want to achieve something. If at all it is not at a burning, I request all the students in this forum to ignite your mind and let it burn and give light to the society. Thank you very much and all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir. And yes, we do agree with you. Life is made of small things. And I thank you again for reminding us how delicate our lives are and how important and how beautiful are those beautiful, simple moments, which we mostly ignore in all this rush that we have. So yes, students, as our chief guest has said, let's ignite our minds. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today afternoon. And let's move on with our program. Now we will look at the top 40 posters which we gathered from each and every class. So you might be knowing that the faculty members, they had to identify 3 posters from each class. Now we will look into the top 40 posters that we have identified. Let's play the video. So now you all might be knowing how difficult it was for the panel of judges, our panel of judges, to identify the top 3 posters. Now we have our Babu sir. Babu sir, please do the honors. Please announce the most important, not important, most important moment that we have now to identify and to announce the awardees. Right, Babu sir, please do the honors.
So as it was rightly pointed out, if we had a chance, we should have given awards to all the party posters.
Not possible.
Unfortunately, we had to give 3. So let me start with the third best poster or the third prize poster. It is from a BCC student. What is meant by BCC?
Commerce.
Commerce, okay. So the third prize goes to 21 BCC 0136, Anchana K. Anchana K, third prize. Many congratulations to Anchana.
Congrats, Anjana.
The second best poster award, the second prize, goes to BCA student, 21 BCA 0174, Sudarshan Yes. Many congratulations to Sudarshan Yes. The first prize, best among the best, first prize for the poster award goes to a BBA student, 21 BBA 0226, Sweta V. Sweta V bags the first prize award in this poster competition. Many congratulations to Sweta V, and congratulations to all the winners, and also congratulations to all the students in the posters, those 40 best posters, and also all other posters. All the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now let's listen to our winners. Let's play the video.
COVID-19 has changed our lives completely. We never realized that the 21 days lockdown will go on for months, and then it will extend to a year, and then it will eventually turn our lives upside down. We started working from home, schools and colleges started online classes, and we saw some historic changes like the 12th boards getting cancelled. I'm Anjana K of first year BCom, and I'm here with a descriptive presentation of my poster. I designed this poster by giving complete justice to the topic Life Beyond Pandemic. While COVID-19 gripped us in its fear, it also showed us a new way to look into life. We have all went through that phase where we tried to explore the inner master chefs in us. While some of us had the opportunity to do so, others sacrificed and risked their life and safety for us. So we realized the true values of those COVID superheroes and COVID warriors, and hence they take up a major part in my poster. Following by this, it depicts the sanitary measures necessary to be taken to protect ourselves and others from the spread, like wearing a mask, by getting ourselves vaccinated, by using sanitizers, by keeping social distancing, and by staying safe at home during outbreaks at peak. It took us a global pandemic to understand the value and importance of life, and the ethical importance of self-reliance, a feeling of belongingness, and that our mental health is very much important. The pandemic demonstrated how quickly life can change, and it showed us that unity and strength can heal us all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sudarshan S, 21 BCA 0174. My poster was on life beyond the pandemic, ethics and on the subject ethics and values. Let's see the positive and negative aspects of life beyond the pandemic. First, we know the COVID-19 infection was started. The COVID-19 infection was started in Kerala on 27 January 2020. A 20-year-old female was affected by the COVID-19. This was the starting point. Let's see about the positive aspects of life beyond the pandemic. In the life beyond the pandemic, the positive aspect was people started doing walking exercise, and they take care of their health. And people get good sleep in the during pandemic year. And then next was the industry. The industries was closed during the pandemic year, so that the pollution emits from the industry was reduced. Also, the vehicles going on by road is also reduced, so that pollution is less. And then we have some responsibilities to take, so that was vaccination, wearing mask and social distance maintaining, wash our hands frequently, and we have to help the poor people by giving food, some clothes, or giving something. And let's see about the negative aspects of life beyond the pandemic. People are addicted to social medias like WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and also people are addicted to mobiles, TVs. Due to pandemic, so many of the people have become drug addict. It was increased by 65%, and then due to pandemic year, the schools, colleges, and industries was closed, so that many of the people and students are enter into depression, and then people are entering into depression, and the employees are worked with salary less. The income of employee was reduced. The essential needs of human was increased. The company and incomes are going to loss. Students are addicted to mobile phones like gaming and forget about their studies, and they are entered into depression. And some of the students are committing suicide. Thank you.
My poster represents the life after pandemic. The first picture says that we have to maintain social distance and learning things from online. The second picture shows the quarantine. If we feel sick, we should self-quarantine ourselves first. The third picture represents our corona warriors, doctors, nurses, police, and ambulance drivers, and etc. If these were not strong, we would not survive. Pick is that wherever we see, in shops, banks, schools, and etc. Wherever we go, we should wear mask. No mask, no entry. Wherever we go and come, we should wash our hands and use sanitizer. After pandemic, most of them were addicted to mobiles, like online shopping, online payments, and etc.
So once again, I congratulate all our winners. And once again, thank you, Babu sir, for announcing the winners. Okay, so let's move on. May I now invite Dominic sir to propose the vote of thanks.
Here, first of all, I thank the chief guest, Dr. Babu. Dr. Babu, thank you for being the chief guest for the program. So you delivered a beautiful messages. You spoke with the Manvasanai from agricultural background department. You really spoke with Manvasanai, like now bringing in a natural element and everything. You spoke a lot of things, but the lot of small things, right? Yeah, really true. So this is what we need to really enjoy, small things. So that will make life a lot more beautiful. And you also spoke about the paradigm shift. That's really true. And that is a topic of the poster exhibition also. A lot of people, change the way they look at life. That's a really good thing. And really spoke about the small, caring for the small droplet of the ocean. I think that's a part of our social work, our Department of Social Sciences, School of Social Work. That's what we really care for and do that also. And I really appreciate for valuing our syllabus also and taking it for your department and appreciating our school and faculties. So thank you for your affection for our department, all that. So, and you spoke with a lot of positivity. I think that's a need of the time also. So we all need to look at things more positively because we also know there are a lot of other things in the other side, but we don't want to take that forward. We want to leave that behind and look at life more positively. So thank you for joining the program and making us feel good and choosing the winners and congratulating all of them. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr.
Yeah, I thank Dean, Dr. Manohar, for all his wonderful support for organizing this program. He's a ever cool person. And also HOD Dr. Savita for her wonderful coordination of the program and the coordinator of this event, Dr. Rashmi. And I appreciate all the faculties in ethics and value programs. So all of them have done a great work. So each one of them have put in a lot of efforts in picking up the posters or getting in all the people. I appreciate my own team members, also Dr. Bhuvneshwari and Guvendran, and everyone, all the faculty members are doing a wonderful task. And I appreciate the winners And all the students, all the participants, they have done it an excellent job. So when we went through all the posters, we really enjoyed looking at them, their imagination, creativity, and all that. And I thank Dr. Naveen for bringing in chief guests and for introducing the chief guests, all of them. And I thank the CTS members, they're here and they're doing an excellent job and uploading all the posters, 750 posters. And they are here right now and playing, all the videos and organizing this program. So thank you, all of you. And I thank everyone. And thank you so much, everyone. It was a wonderful program.
Thank you so much, Dominic, sir. I thank everyone. I thank our chief guest. And yes, students, without you, this would not have been possible for us, right? So we are wholeheartedly thankful to you all. And yes, our CTS team was sitting right in front of us. Always they support us whenever we need them. And they are the people behind this virtual poster exhibition. And I also thank our dean and our associate dean, our HOD, for helping us out and supporting us in all the ventures that we undertake. Thanks a lot once again. So shall we end the meeting?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can. Sir, thank you, sir. Babu, sir. Thank you, sir.